Good morning, everyone. Jess is here with us today.
Morning.
No, she's actually working. But, wanted to show everybody, wanted to see the Lego thing that she got. This is the flower collection, is it?
Botanicals.
Botanicals.
I want all of them.
Yeah.
This one's the one I got. Isn't it beautiful?
I think I actually said you got the roses yesterday.
No, I got the orchid.
Yeah.
And the bamboo one.
The bamboo. Oh, yeah, that's right. The bamboo one's a little smaller. This one's 800 pieces?
608.
Oh, no. I got a little Superman one I'm going to put together later. It's got like 20 pieces. Actually, I don't know how much it is, but...
It's going to be so pretty.
You going to do it today?
I don't know.
Guys, it is very cold outside. It is, what, 9 degrees now?
I don't know.
It was 1 degree when I got up this morning.
I still have my fan on.
Yeah. I mean, it is warm in here because we got the heat cranking, but... Yes. Definitely excited for that, ain't you? Also, Jess made a killer shrimp meal for lunch. The popcorn shrimp that I always point out at Kroger. It's upside down.
I know, but I had to open it here.
Oh, yeah. It was funny, she said before. Don't mind the mess behind us there. We're kind of moving things around. Christmas is still ending. Is that the book for it?
Yeah.
How many pieces is it?
608.
608, my goodness. Legos have really come a long way. Alright guys, so I am going to bundle up. Just looked at the weather. It is 9 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like negative 50. It is freezing cold, but I'm going to go out, start my car. The sun is blazing from the sky. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. Jess is working. I'm going to head to Meijer, I think, just because we like their chicken more. We're going to get some of the chicken tenderloins. Jessica's going to put together this meal. I can't remember if we've done this in a video or not, but we're going to do it later today. Jessica's going to make her wonderful barbecue chicken. We have a couple of the things already that we're going to need. Like, I think we're going to make peas. We got a bunch of cans of the LeSueur peas, which is our favorite. And probably just do like mashed potatoes or something. We're going to share that little recipe with you guys. Jessica loves this meal. She loves making this meal. It's easy to make. Nice on a very cold day. Before I head out, I wanted to show the item that I was talking about in yesterday's video that we got for free. This is, I guess you spend enough, you get different points and stuff, and Jessica got this for free with what we had, and it is a Valentine's candy heart here. Look at that. That looks good, and that is Legos. This one is 172 pieces. I might put this one together today, but I got for very cheap. I always get the small ones. This is a Superman and Lex Luthor with the Superman armor. There's Superman in his armor. 120 pieces. That is more my type of deal. Uh-oh. Looks like Lex Luthor's got the kryptonite weapon there. That'll be fun to put together. I really like this, though. It's really nice. Jessica was saying they usually always have something like this where, you know, the more you spend, sometimes you get some free items also. Since this is sitting here, I'm sure some of you guys are curious. This is the sweet brown sugar barbecue sauce that we use pretty much anytime we need any kind of barbecue sauce. Jessica uses this in her meatloaf, which is fantastic. And we also use it for the barbecue chicken tenderloins, which we are going to make later. Well, we as in Jess, and I'll just hold the camera. I got the easy part. Also, before I head out, I wanted to show Jessica putting all the Christmas stuff away. Got back out our little Turkish lamps. Got a little stitch light up here. Is that going to stay there, Jess? It's a good spot. Got our Turkish lamp over here. I really like this one. Kind of looks like a globe also. Here's us at Dollywood for their 50th anniversary. It's a good time. Got a lot of our games packed in here. A little key tray also. She has redecorated. These aren't lit up yet. They're on a little timer, but these are the birch trees that she was talking about. I would show some of our photos here. You guys been on the channel for a long time. You've probably seen all these. Here's us at, is this Siesta Key?
Yeah.
Siesta Key there. Here's us riding Jurassic Park at Universal Studios, Florida. This painting right here is something really awesome that Jessica's sister bought us one year. Here's us in our younger years at Kings Island. Oh, uh-oh. Here's a shaved pic of Dano here. That's when we went up to the Blue Jackets game in Columbus. We went to the Eaton Mall, E-A-T-O-N. Here's our photo, our last photo. This was actually our honeymoon, guys. Our honeymoon. You notice our little honeymoon hats there? Splash Mountain, rest in peace. Splash Mountain is now Tiana's Bayou. Here's our photo of us at Kings Island. That is the Vortex, also rest in peace. The Vortex is no longer there. Supposed to be some new things coming to Kings Island this year. I think they got a new water slide coming in their new water park. Here's another one of our birch trees here. Some of our photos here from Disney World. Got my 40th anniversary Star Wars. Kind of a psychedelic look to it here. And now here's our big birch tree that Jessica, where'd you get this? Amazon? It's really cool. We need a little stand for it, though. I think we need to go up maybe a foot or two for the little stand there. Also, this is that thing I was telling you about, that plug that I saw at Ollie's a couple trips ago. This is one of them things where you don't even have to bend down to turn it off. Little plug outlet thing comes with a little remote control. So we can sit from the couch and turn it off. This one, you can't put this on a timer, can you?
No.
Okay. Remote, yeah. And it also changes colors too. It goes from like all the different like Christmassy colors, and then it's got like an Easter color, which we may show later. But yeah, time to get going. Got my drinking the Off the Grid Pete's coffee today. I had some of this left. Good for a cold day. All right. Car started up good. Oh, turn that down. Me and Jessica headed out to the mall yesterday. We were listening to some music. I knew that was probably going to crank. Want to make sure we're going to sit in the car for a few minutes. Let it warm up. The car says 16 degrees, but we know that it is 10 degrees actually. It might be a little warmer. Might read a little warmer because the sun's been hitting on it. That's one thing. And let me know down in the comments if you do the same thing. Like, if it was overcast all day, I probably wasn't going to go anywhere. But if you let the sun hit on your car for a couple hours, I feel it's a little better. Sometimes, like, and I feel bad for everybody who has to go to work very early in the morning, because I actually heard somebody struggling to get their car started. They finally did. I was going to come out and help them. We actually have this, it's way back there. I'm not going to grab it, but it's this thing called Halo. I know when Jessica first said it, I thought she was talking about the video game, but it's a car charger. And it could do a lot more other things too. It can fill up your tires, and it holds a charge, like a pretty long charge. And she got this off of QVC a couple years ago. She actually got it for me for Christmas. Luckily, knock on wood, I haven't had to use it. But it's something nice to have in the car. It's very easy to do. The directions are right on the front of the bag. So you literally just connect it to your battery. You push the button and it'll read that it's getting a charge. Right? And it's really easy to do. It's green if you're good to go. The light turns red if you're not. And I've tested it and everything. It's always been green. So at least I know how to do it. But I was going to use this for a neighbor of ours earlier this morning, but they got the car started. And it looks like, pretty much everybody was able to get out today. So that's good. But yeah, when it gets really cold like this, right around 0 degrees or so, I don't know. Batteries do not like very cold temperatures. So but at the sun being up for a while, it is now 1 p.m. January 20th, 2025. Just got done watching some of the inauguration. I always like the patriotic stuff for the inauguration of the president and all that. I always think that's really, really good to watch. All the different the choirs and the singers and stuff like that. It's always good listening to that. It makes you feel good about your country. But anyway. We're heading, I'm still tossing up the decision. Jessica was talking about the Simple Truth chicken that we've been using lately. Simple Truth, yeah, it's a little more pricey too, but it's really good. Also, Meijer is a little further than Kroger. for us, and really all I need to get is the chicken. We have everything else. Jessica likes using the chicken tenderloins for the dinner, like for the chicken that she does. You can use chicken breast, but it's a lot more work. She's probably going to have a long day at work today, so you know, she as easy as possible. We already have the peas, we got the potatoes, we got everything, and we're going to show that later in this video. But I'm going to take you with me to Kroger or Meijer. Not really sure where yet. Not going to be a full play-by-play. If I see any really good deals on our way back toward the chicken, I'll try to point those out. But today is a fun day in the cold, making a nice warm meal, and we're just going to kind of do a daily vlog here. Nothing planned. Just kind of flying as we go. So hope you guys are enjoying so far. Let's get to it. All right, guys. Well, we are here at Kroger Marketplace. Decided to come here because I almost forgot they've got some of their buy 5 or more, save $1 each deals going on. I believe that's only going on for a couple days. I stock up on some more of those Pacific food soups. $1.99. That is a heck of a deal. And I don't know. I don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Also, sorry, the sun is behind us here, so it's probably glaring right into the camera. Just wanted to kind of show you how cold it is out here. It is 10 degrees. I looked before. Jumped to 11 when I was getting out of the car, so pretty chilly. Don't you just love when you walk into a grocery store and the first thing you see are these? You know they do this on purpose. Oh, I love these little mini bites. Staying away from these though for a little while. Taking a break from the sweets. Still haven't had my, I do have a piece of a cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory that we got the other day. So that's going to be a dessert maybe at some point today or tomorrow, but trying to avoid the temptation here. Yes, here's those little chicken breast tenders right here. As you can see, it is not the cheapest, but no antibiotics ever. Guys, this is really good chicken. Now they have the organic right here. This can get really pricey. This is the one we've been using though whenever we don't get Meijer chicken, and we've done the tenderloins of these before and they are absolutely fantastic. I don't mind spending a couple extra dollars knowing that we're getting a good quality product. We were gonna try the Miller's chicken tenderloins. They do not have them. I don't know if they do the tenderloins. Again, you can do chicken breast. You would just have to cut it up and everything. Just wanted to make it as easy as possible for Jess tonight. She likes the tenderloin pieces anyway, but yeah, Miller chicken, I mean, this is really good too. This is some of their fresh, what is this, boneless? Yeah, boneless thighs right here. We've gotten some good comments on those. You know, I was going to show the price of Le Sueur peas just to show what we have, but I don't think Kroger actually sells Le Sueur peas. Yeah, I don't know if they do. It's in a different spot. And, you know, just thinking of, I know they sell Libby's. Got Libby's up here. No Le Sueur. I don't know. They do sell them at Walmart, or $1.98 a can at Walmart. I know that. We get ours at Sam's Club. You get an 8-pack. It's just under $12. They're a little pricey, but they are really good. Also, coming up on Progresso soup here, guys. I mean, this right here, I don't know how long this is going to last. You'll be seeing this video on Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. This deal may end at the end of the day today for you guys, so buy 8 or more cans of Progresso, $1.29 a can. That is an amazing deal. I have been trying a lot of these specific foods, though, and they're $3.99 a can regular price. And Kroger doesn't really have as big of a selection as some places. Meijer is really the place to get these. $3.25 a can though at Meijer. Sometimes they'll have them on sale, but this $1.99. The chicken and wild rice is really good. The chicken noodle, it was okay. I like the chicken and wild rice better. The tomato soup, which I don't see they think that's out, that is gone, but that was pretty delicious too. They have I might try this one, the tortilla style. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a couple of these. I bought up a bunch of these the other day, but I wanted to get a couple of the ones that I haven't tried. They got the poblano pepper and corn chowder. Excited to try that one, and I'm gonna try this chicken tortilla style with rice here. I do like tortilla soup. Never tried either one of these though, so I'm just gonna get a can. So I have to kind of peruse around here and find some other things on the buy 5 or more deal, which I know I will. Okay, so I'm gonna add the chunky vegetable. This is one I have tried before. This is really good by Amy Soups. Amy Soups is included on this deal. Now this deal is most likely going to end by the end of today. You guys watching this Tuesday, January 21st. So if you're wanting to get any of these last minute sales, you'll actually have to get them today. Okay, so I did get another can of Amy Soup. Just wanted to show you guys here the chunky tomato bisque. This is another one that I haven't tried. This is part of the buy 5 or more deal also. And I am going to get the Simple Truth Organic, no sugar added, 100% black mulberry juice. I was going to get this the other day. I saw it on the sales. Good time to try it because it's normally $5.49. So I like mulberry juice. So yeah, give this one a shot here. Got 5 items on the buy 5 or more. I haven't even been in here 10 minutes. I'll tell you what, guys, I am quite proud of myself. I made it in and out of Kroger in under 15 minutes. Under 14 minutes. I went in there at 1:25, and then I got out at 1:40. Well, it was like 1:39. So about 14 minutes. We got the soups, got the 4 soups. I have tried the vegetable soup by Amy's before. That's really good. Might eat one of these when I get home. I don't know. I'm a little hungry again. It's been a couple hours since we had the little shrimp bites. But let's see. We got the chicken, about $21 altogether with the juice. I was just going to get another canned good, and you can go over that, 5 or more. But like I said, I loaded up on those, but wanted to get a couple of the ones that I didn't get and a couple of the ones that I've never tried before. Anyway, we're going to head back home and, I don't know, continue the day. All right, well, I've made it back home here. Jess is all ready. It's been hours, guys. I've been back for hours. Jess is taking the chicken here. Just wanted to show you this little step here.
I mean, I don't know if everybody does it, but I don't like these tendon things in there, so I cut them out.
Yeah.
I just cut them with my kitchen scissors.
Yeah.
And then cut them out.
Let's see you do
Pretty easy. There doesn't really seem to be a lot of... Sometimes there's like weird, like stringy stuff on the outside of them, but there doesn't really seem to be that much in these.
Yeah.
I know some people like to take the fork and put the tendon in there and pull it, but I've never had luck with that, so I just use my kitchen scissors.
Yeah.
And just cut the pieces out. Some people don't cut them out, but they get really chewy if you don't cut them, so I always cut them before I cook the chicken.
Yeah. Wanted to show you guys real quick the very young, small sweet peas by Le Sueur. The ones we use here. What do you like better? Do you like the Le Sueur peas better than Del Monte?
I don't like it. I normally don't really like canned peas. I usually only like the frozen kind.
The frozen one, yeah.
But I do like those.
Yeah.
So, I just salt and pepper these, like on each side. Well, I do this side first and then lay these down before I cook them. I don't really put a ton of seasoned stuff on them because we cover them in barbecue sauce, so I don't really feel like it needs like garlic or any other kind of like flavoring because it's going to be covered in this like towards the end, this barbecue sauce. So I just put salt and pepper on them and then put them in the pan.
How much oil do you think? About that much?
Nah, I mean, I kind of just do just so that it lightly coats the bottom.
Yeah.
Because I do, like, towards the end, once they're pretty much cooked, I will put a paper towel in there and pretty much soak up all the oil so that I can kind of crisp these a little bit before I put the barbecue sauce on them.
Oh, okay.
So I will eventually take the oil out of the pan. But I just usually keep it in there so, like, while it cooks because I feel like it helps cook the chicken quicker. And then...
A little bit. So, just above medium, I guess? Is that where you put it?
Well, I mean, I put it a little above medium, but everybody's stoves are different, so it just kind of depends on how your stove is.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes
somebody's probably like, that's not how you season chicken, but
that's
how I season chicken.
That's how we season chicken. Hey, salt and pepper, that's the best way to go.
Yeah, so I just salt and pepper it and then let it cook. And then after it cooks for a while, I'll take the oil out.
Yeah.
And then let them kind of brown a little bit before I put the barbecue sauce on it.
Ah, the lonely potatoes. Today we are using Wisconsin cheddar. We got some viewers from Wisconsin. They love their cheddar.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I love your cheddar. These are really good, guys. Really good.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to explain how we do these here?
I follow the directions on the back.
It's pretty easy, but I'm sure people out there's probably...
You literally boil 2 cups of water and pour these inside of it, or pour your water. I usually dump these in a bowl first and then pour the water in it. And then just mix them up.
Yeah, just stir it until it is whipped. The sizzling sounds of perfection. How was work today?
Very slow.
Did you start the Lego and all?
No.
Oh. I don't know if we're going to do those today. We got the game on. Ohio State is playing Notre Dame tonight at 7:30. This is one of my favorite meals that Jessica makes. There's something to be said about something very simple but delicious. Guys, I'm telling you, the Kraft sweet brown sugar. I can't remember the name. I'm telling you guys, they sell it at Dollar Tree. If ever you see it at Dollar Tree, it's $1.25. It's $1.99 or up. Pretty much anywhere else.
The same size jar?
Same size. It is so worth it. We use that barbecue sauce on everything that we use barbecue sauce for.
It's good. I'll show you, but I like to cook it into the chickens where it's kind of like, what's that word I'm looking for? Like glazed or marinated into it.
Yeah.
That's why I take the oil out so that it's almost like the barbecue sauce kind of like burns into the bottom of the pan and then the chicken like soaks it up.
Yeah.
That's not what happens, but like that's how I'm describing it.
Also, if my eyes are a little droopy, I just woke up from a nap. It was glorious, nice and warm.
I didn't get a nap.
She comes in and wakes me up. She's like, "Are you filming this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Jumped out of bed. Here we are. So it's been a fun day. Did I tell you how fast I went through Kroger?
Yeah.
14 minutes. That is leaving the car, coming back in the car. I don't know how that even happened. All right, we're back.
Yeah. It's sauce time.
All right. So you took the oil.
So I took the oil out. I just put like a couple paper towels in there and just like move them around with the tongs to like soak up the oil.
Yeah.
And then just toss it. I know some people probably save it. I don't have a thing to save more grease.
Yeah.
You probably should get one, but and then I just let them kind of brown a little bit so you can see how they're kind of browned a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to give them a little bit more texture. And then I just kind of pour sauce here and there. And then I just kind of paint it on a little bit. And then I'll let it cook. And then I pretty much just like flip it around a couple of times so that it gets fully covered on both sides in barbecue sauce. But like I said, it kind of starts, you can kind of see right in here how it's kind of starting to like bubble in there, like right in there. So like once you start moving the chicken around, it'll like lift all that stuff up onto the bottom of the chicken, which makes it so good. Mm-hmm. But I just kind of let it cook a little bit. And then like once I flip them, you'll like the bottoms of it will have the sauce that's like fell into the pan. So it'll soak that up. And then these sides will get nice and glazed. And then I just kind of flip them a couple of times just so that they're fully coated.
So would you say they're pretty much cooked all the way through?
Yeah, they're basically done. I just kind of do this just to kind of let the barbecue sauce soak into them.
Cook in a little bit.
I mean, there might be other ways to do this. This is just, like I said, how I do it.
Yeah.
But I like, because it gets kind of bubbly in there. And then, it's probably not ready yet, but you'll be able to see how it kind of like glazes onto there. See, and this was the bottom of that one. So it's kind of like glazed on there already, just from sitting in the bottom like there. When I flip it, you can see it.
Yeah.
So it kind of like pulls it up off of the pan. That's what I was meaning earlier when I said it's kind of like burns onto the pan.
Burns
but
into
it does,
the
and it just kind of like turns into like a, I don't even know what the word is I'm looking for. I'm sure everybody's screaming it
glazed
at me right now.
chicken.
But
bourbon.
Yeah. So I just
sweet brown sugar glaze.
Cook them around, move them around, and then I do turn it down a little bit so that it doesn't completely, like, so the sauce doesn't actually burn to the pan.
Just below medium.
And I'll just keep moving them around and flipping them around for a little while until they're glazed to my liking.
Yeah. Okay, now if you want a secret, I didn't do the dramatic entrance.
Well, too bad. I just put a little bit of butter in the peas just to kind of give them a little bit more flavor. I feel like sometimes canned peas taste like tin cans, and I think that's why a lot of times people don't like them.
Yeah.
This brand doesn't really that much taste that way. But I just put a little butter in there just to give them a little bit of...
Little Kerrygold love.
Yep.
All right, so it's been about, what, 10 minutes?
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not that much, but... I just kind of flip them over, and you can see how it kind of like glazes on them.
Yeah.
And I just do it a couple of times just so that it actually sticks to it.
Hold one up.
But yeah.
Let's see the bottom.
Here.
Are you done? Or...
So like you can see it on there, and then you can see... I know the lighting in here is kind of
terrible. Yeah,
but,
lighting's bad. It's one thing, when we get a house, guys, we're going to have good lighting to do these cooking videos.
Yeah. Those are basically ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn them down low. Do the potatoes. I just boil water in the microwave in my little Pyrex cup because it's easier than having to use another burner on the stove.
3 minutes?
And it takes like 4 minutes in mine to boil it.
Yeah.
And then I just pour it in there. And I kind of let it soak a little bit. Just into the potatoes just a little. And then just start stirring.
Oh, I can smell that cheese.
I know. You could see it. That one clump had a lot of that cheese in it. And then it just like... I always think that it's too watery. But it literally soaks right into the potatoes the more you stir them. Because all those potato flakes are dry.
Yeah.
And...
rehydrating the dehydrated potatoes.
I have also heard that if you're making soups and stuff... If you have just like, I probably wouldn't use a flavored one, but if you have like potato flakes, like mashed potato flakes, you can put those in the bottom of your soup instead of if you don't have like cornstarch, and it'll thicken up your soup.
Oh.
So.
Very nice.
Boom. And since these are cheese, I probably won't add anything to them. You probably could add some shredded cheese if you wanted to. Sometimes with the just plain buttery ones, I'll add a little extra scoop of butter. But these I don't really put anything in them because the cheese flavor is really pronounced in it. And
now for our favorite part, the taste
I had
test.
one so I always take my tongs when I'm cooking chicken and like press into one because I always feel like chicken isn't gonna cook right and I like have this fear of eating like raw chicken, so I always cut one with my tongs. So this was the sacrificed chicken. So now we're gonna test it.
That is so good.
That's so good.
This Simple Truth chicken, it's really good.
The chicken stays moist. I mean, even when you're putting the sauce on there and letting them cook, even after they cook.
Mm-hmm.
Because I turn like once they're cooked and crisp to like my liking, I do turn the burner down so that the barbecue sauce doesn't burn in the pan or overcook the chicken. And then I just turn it around for a couple minutes. But man, it's good.
It is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and eat dinner. We're probably just going to end it here.
Sure.
We'll have another adventure out here for you tomorrow. Guys, this meal, very simple. Well, I say simple, but...
I mean, it's relatively easy.
You always seem like you work hard on everything you do. So, but she does a great job. Jess is one heck of a cook. You should definitely try this one. It is an easy,
pretty easy. Yeah.
You don't want to do, a lot of work for a meal. Little salt, little pepper, some cooking oil.
I mean, I know if you don't want to cut the tendons off, you don't have to do that step. I do just because I don't like biting into that like chewy piece.
Yeah, because you could tear it out after.
Sometimes it depends on if your chicken's like, because if you get like really good quality chicken that doesn't have like big huge ones in there, and those ones normally will cook out if you're cooking them. But I just like to take them out because I just like, I don't know, like when you bite into something that's weird and funky tasting, it kind of like ruins the whole rest of your meal. So I just take them out.
It was pretty amazing. Absolutely delicious. Now I'm starving.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for watching. With all that being said, we are out. And always remember, the adventure
is out there.